Republican candidates were out in force on Labor Day trying to gain some traction, but former President Trump stayed off the trail, sitting on his big lead in the polls. Rachel Scott is tracking the race. Good morning, Rachel.
Hey, George, good morning. And Labor Day has long been considered the unofficial kickoff to a presidential campaign. This crowded Republican field has spent millions of dollars in advertising. They've hit the trail in the early states, but so far it has made little difference. Donald Trump is still the front runner, and his lead is only growing. This morning, Donald Trump's rivals taking to the campaign trail in the first in the nation primary state, New Hampshire.
I think Labor Day is when campaigns begin.
But it's the former president who still dominates this race. Even as Trump stays away from the trail, his popularity among Republicans only growing and hanging over his opponents.
Best president ever!
Trump's former Vice President Mike Pence still forced to defend his actions on January 6th.
Americans should have had 4 more years to do as vice president in addition to President Trump as president. So, how do you justify that going into 2024?
I had no right there to turn the election. I know I did my duty that day, and we're going to go out there and we're going to win at 24.
Pence pitching himself as a candidate for change.
We need new leadership in the White House, and I believe we need new leadership in the party.
But it's entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, a political newcomer and fierce defender of Trump that has risen in the polls after the first debate.
He's going to be my advisor. That's what we're going to do, mentor and advisor.
As the 2024 campaign heats up, President Biden touting his record in Philadelphia, sharpening his attacks on Trump without mentioning his predecessor by name.
When the last guy was here, he looked at the world from Park Avenue. I look at it from Scranton, Pennsylvania. I look at it from Claymont, Delaware.
Both Trump and President Biden have kept relatively light campaign schedules. Biden has held just one campaign rally since announcing his re-election bid, and the two could be heading for a rematch. A Wall Street Journal poll shows Donald Trump pulling even further ahead, nearly doubling his lead over DeSantis with now almost 60% of the support. And take a look at this. The polling average from our partners over at 538 really shows just how much Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has fallen behind. So weeks after announcing his campaign, he was polling at just over 24%. That has now dropped off to 14%. Ramaswamy and now former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley have risen in the polls, but it's Trump that's holding that steady lead far above his opponents, George.
And what a comment that is on our Times 91 felony indictments, yet he's consolidated support in the GOP. Okay, Rachel, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.